Hi, this is Sharma, the author of The Leader Who Had No Title. And right now, I'm on a beautiful island paradise just off the coast of Africa. I've been traveling for a while, and I've come here to write, to reflect, to recharge, and to share something meaningful with you. In this video, I want to talk about how to wake up early, a topic that's truly life-changing. In all my books, whether it's The Leader Who Had No Title, in my YouTube videos, or during my events around the world, people are always deeply interested in the idea of the 5 a.m. club. They're fascinated by the concept of winning the battle of the bed, of putting mind over mattress. And it makes sense. We live in a world full of distractions and constant noise. There's something truly magical about the quiet hour between 5 and 6 in the morning. Many of the world's most creative and successful people, writers like Ernest Hemingway, great leaders, artists, thinkers, have used that early hour as their sacred time. They've called it their holy hour, and it's when they did their most powerful work. So let's dive right into it. This video is packed with real strategies and proven methods that have helped hundreds of thousands of people I've worked with or who have read my books. My goal is to help you bring the 5 a.m. habit into your life, because once you do, everything changes. It truly is a game changer. When I started my career, I began waking up at 5 a.m. I still do it today. And I can honestly say it's one of the most important habits I've ever built. It made me far more productive, more focused, and more creative. The same is true for so many of my clients and readers. So why should you get up at 5 a.m. every single day? First, let's learn from the ancient Spartan warriors. They said, "He who sweats more in training bleeds less in war." What does that mean? It means the early hours, 5 to 6 a.m., are your time to train. While the world sleeps, you prepare your mind, your heart, your spirit, and your character. By doing this, when the day begins, you're ready. You're not reacting to life, you're leading it. You've reconnected with your values, your mission, and your goals. You walk out into the world strong and steady, unstoppable. Second, science tells us that willpower is like a muscle. As the day goes on and you use that willpower for choices and challenges, it gets tired. But in the early morning, your willpower is at its peak. That's why 5 a.m. is the best time to do the things that matter most, the ones that take discipline and focus. Another reason is that the hours between 5 and 8 a.m. are incredibly powerful. I call them the 3 golden hours. During this time, your energy, focus, and willpower are at their best. If you use these hours wisely, you can accomplish more in a single day than most people do in a week. You can train your body, sharpen your mind, and strengthen your purpose. You'll tap into your highest potential, the level of performance available to all of us if we choose to reach for it. One more reason, waking up at 5 gives you a huge psychological advantage. While the world is still sleeping, you've already claimed a victory. You've won the first battle of the day, the battle against comfort and laziness. That builds confidence. It sets a positive tone. You'll feel different, stronger, braver, more in control. You'll feel like a leader. Now let's talk about how to make this a lasting habit. The University College of London found that it takes 66 days to build a new habit, not 21, not 40. So if you want waking up early to become natural, you must commit to 66 days of practice. For those 2 months, it may feel uncomfortable, even hard. But remember what I often say, change is hard at the beginning, messy in the middle, and beautiful at the end. Stick with it long enough, and one day it will feel automatic. You won't even think about it. You'll just wake up at 5 naturally and easily. Next tip, consistency. Wake up at the same time every single day, not 5 one day and 5 and 15 the next. Your body loves routine. When you rise at the same time daily, it becomes part of your rhythm. If 5 a.m. every day feels like too much, start with 5 days a week. The key is consistency. Now, here's the most powerful tool I can give you, the 20 under $20 formula. This is how you should spend your first hour from 5 to 6 a.m. Divide it into 3 parts, 20 minutes each. The first 20 minutes move. Exercise, this is crucial. When you wake up, you may feel tired, but movement changes everything. Do jumping jacks, go for a run. Do yoga, anything that gets your body moving. Exercise releases dopamine, the chemical of motivation, and serotonin, which boosts happiness. It raises your energy and clears your mind. The second 20 minutes, reflect. Use this time to review your goals, your plans, your vision for the day, and your life. Journaling, meditating, or simply sitting quietly with your thoughts helps you reconnect with what truly matters. The final 20 minutes, grow. Learn something. Read a good book. Listen to an audiobook or a podcast. Watch a TED Talk. Feed your mind with knowledge that moves you forward. As I always say, to double your income, triple your rate of learning. By using this 20 under 20 formula, you'll start each day strong, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Inspirational videos or training lessons often remind us to pick up a real book, hold it in our hands, and study it carefully. When you learn more, you start seeing things others can't. It's almost like being able to see around corners. Now, the next action step is an excellent one, and like all strong ideas, it's simple. You should schedule waking up at 500 a.m. as part of your daily routine. If you've watched my other videos or followed my lessons, you already know how I suggest building a weekly plan. The key is to actually write it down. Let's say you want to follow it 5 or 6 days a week, maybe Monday to Friday, or even every day from Monday to Sunday. On your written plan, mark the 500 to 660 a.m. slot. Label it clearly. 5 to 6, my holy hour. Divide it into 20 minutes for exercise, 20 minutes to go over your day's plan, and 20 minutes for learning or personal growth. Here's why this works. When you write something down, you strengthen your commitment, it becomes clearer in your mind, and you start to build discipline. Writing makes your thoughts precise, which helps you stay focused. The truth is simple. What you plan is what gets done. Let me say that again because it's very important. The things you put on your schedule are the things that actually happen. If your goals are unclear, your results will also be unclear. But when you have a specific plan, like waking up from 500 to 60 a.m. every day, you create a system that supports your commitment and helps you build stronger focus and discipline. Joining this 500 a.m. habit, what many call the 5 a.m. is a powerful move, but it only works if you also get good sleep. If you're tired and drained, getting up early becomes nearly impossible. So the key is not just how many hours you sleep, but how deeply you rest. It's better to sleep 5 hours of deep, peaceful rest than 10 hours of poor, interrupted sleep. One way to improve your rest is to stay away from screens before bedtime. Avoid using your phone, laptop, or tablet in bed. Many people today are glued to their devices, scrolling through social media, checking notifications, or browsing aimlessly. Don't take those distractions into your bedroom. Try making your bedroom a calm, quiet place, a space free from stimulation. Don't watch the news before bed. Don't fall asleep with the TV on. Many people wonder why they struggle to wake up early, but they don't realize how their nighttime habits make it harder. If you want results that only a small group of people ever achieve, you must be willing to do what most people won't. That means preparing yourself properly for rest, no late night social media, no endless scrolling, no glowing screens, and no stressful content. Instead, try something calming. Maybe drink a cup of herbal tea, read a peaceful book, or sit quietly. Keep your evening calm and gentle, and your body will thank you in the morning. Another simple but powerful tip is to place your alarm clock away from your bed. Don't keep it on your nightstand where it's easy to hit snooze. Put it across the room or even in another part of your bedroom. That way, when the alarm rings, you're forced to get up to turn it off. Once you're already standing, it's easier to stay awake. Do this for about 66 days, and waking up early will become a natural habit. It will feel automatic. You'll reach a point where not getting up early will feel strange. Here's another helpful tactic. As soon as your alarm goes off, jump out of bed immediately. Don't think about it. Don't wait. Just get up. Turning this into a ritual is more powerful than relying on willpower. Willpower fades, but rituals become part of your identity. The most successful people, elite athletes, top performers, world-class achievers, don't depend on motivation every morning. They build systems and rituals that carry them through even when they don't feel like it. So make it a ritual when the alarm sounds. Jump up, say your affirmations, wash your face with cold water, and begin your 20-20-20 routine. 20 minutes of exercise, 20 minutes of planning, and 20 minutes of learning. Keep repeating it until it becomes natural. Joining the 5 a.m. club is a life-changing decision. All around the world, more and more people are embracing it, and their stories are amazing. If you follow others who practice this, you'll see how much it transforms their days. At 500 a.m., the world is quiet. There are no distractions. While most people are asleep, you are already growing, planning, and improving. By the time the clock hits 600, you'll feel powerful, focused, and alive. You'll notice a burst of energy and motivation. You'll accomplish more by 700 or 8,000 a.m. than many people do all day. You'll feel more productive, more centered, and more confident. You'll sharpen your mindset and train yourself to be an achiever. Bit by bit, your habits will shape your identity, and you'll see real transformation in your life. It may not be easy at first, but with time, practice, and repetition, it becomes second nature. The early morning hours give you peace, clarity, and power that the rest of the day can't offer. Start small, stay consistent, and soon you'll find yourself among the few who rise early, think clearly, and achieve greatly.